Hello guys, back again with our van lease deals of the month. Welcome to the June episode. Off we go. Guys, just really quickly, do me a favour and give the video a quick thumbs up. Thank you. So as a quick reminder, we always look at 3 months up front, then a 3-year deal based on 10,000 miles a year. Obviously the prices change quite dramatically if you change up those parameters. So if you want a lower price, you could do possibly a longer term or a larger upfront payment or fewer miles every year. And likewise, if you start adding miles on, the price is going to go up. If you want a smaller deposit, the price is going to go up. So starting off with the Junior, which is just a small little get around town van, short wheelbase. Says it all really, doesn't it? So this one's a Citroen Berlingo M, 1.5 Blue HDI Enterprise 75 PS, and it's the manual diesel. £569.91 up front, followed by £189.97 a month. It started off October, November time around the same sort of price, and then it went up to like £244. A good price anyway, this van, but certainly if you go back to the start of the year, it was about £245 a month, so it's not a bad price on this one. What do we know about it? So 0 to 62 is 15.9 seconds. You're not going to be winning any races in this one, are you? Top speed of 94. Combined fuel consumption 67.2, which is really good. It's got warranty for the first 3 years, as you would expect, or 100,000 miles. And it's a little 1.5 diesel van. Not much more to say about it than that. This one's your van man, so your standard transit style van. And look, it's a transit. Who'd have thunk it? So this one's 2-litre Eco Blue 185 PS low roof sports van. So it's quite a funky looking beast is this. They're nice, aren't they? Yeah, very nice place to be. So let's have a look how these are compared sort of over the years. So yeah, they've had a bit of a decline since April, but prior to that, you're looking at sort of £330 a month, £340 nearly there. So this one's £1,200 up front and then £307 per month. Obviously, all these prices are plus VAT. So it's a good deal on this one. You know, it's a good sort of £30 a month less than it was a few months ago. Combines at 44.8 mpg, 185 horsepower, as I said. 0 to 60 is not on here, but it's going to be fairly quick, I would have thought. With 185 horsepower on that size of van. And yeah, there we go. Very nice van. Transit's a great looking van. I think I mentioned it in previous videos, but I certainly think they're the best looking van available at the moment. I think they're great looking things. Okay, the pickup. So this month's a Mitsubishi L200, and this one specifically is the double cab D150 Barbarian, 4-wheel drive, diesel manual, and it's $272 per month and just under £1,000 up front, which I think is a great price on this. As you can see, earlier in the year, or tail end of last year, it's nearly £300 a month, and it's dropped down to like 272. I mean, obviously it's only £30 a month less than it was, but £30 a month over 3 years is a lot of money. So it's worth getting these things when they're on deals for sure. But again, very nice looking pickups. It's a bit of a classic, isn't it? I mean, these go on for donkey's years. A friend of mine's got an older one of these actually that he's just lifted, and it looks absolutely fantastic. But yeah, they're really nice pickups, quite nice to drive, and nice rugged as well. You know, don't mind a bit of off-road work. So yeah, they do the job. What do we know about it? 0 to 62 in 12.4 seconds, 150 horsepower, combined MPG of about 37, which I think is hopeful, as it often is on these official MPG figures. But very practical pickup. Max towing weight, 3,500 kilos. All right, I like that. 400 newton meters of torque as well, so it's going to tow quite well. But yeah, very nice pickup, £272 a month. Okay, the crew. So this is a crew cab van. It's the same one as we had last month actually, but it's unbeatable at the moment for the price, in my humble opinion. So again, these were sort of £350 not too long ago. £353 a month, dropped down a little bit, £340, £333. Now £296.55 per month, and just over £1,000 up front. Great deal on this. We've got no 0 to 60 times again. Ford don't seem to be publishing it on Lease Loco for some reason. 185 horsepower. Diesel manual, 80 litre fuel tank, will tow 2,800 kilos, 17-inch alloys. That's a very handsome beast, is that? I'm still thinking about one's our next family car. There you go, can't go far wrong with that, can you? Okay, so the long one's obviously big long wheelbase fan. This one's the VW Crafter CR35 long wheelbase full motion. It's 2 litre diesel, 177 horsepower. Again, the van interiors are becoming much more car-like, aren't they? That's not too dissimilar from a lot of the VW range that's available, you know, as private cars. So they're getting a lot nicer and a lot better equipped than they used to be. But I mean, it's just a massive, hugely practical van that you can get an absolute ton of gear into. Maximum towing weight on it's 3,000 kilos, 410 newton meters of torque. Tops out 100 mile an hour. There's no 0 to 60 on it, but it's not going to be rapid, is it? Combined MPG of 32.1. Nearly 7 meters long, that van. So it's a big old beastie. But yeah, there we go. 377 per month and just under 1,400 quid up front. And I see not too long ago it's 434 quid a month, and it's been dropping down sort of gradually. But if you look at that from 434 a month to what's now 377, big difference, isn't it? Okay, then the final one we're going for here is the Wildcard, as always. This one's a bit different, so it's an electric. It's Mercedes-Benz e-Vito L2 electric, and the key thing with these is they only really make sense if you're using it as like a local delivery van, but then they make quite a lot of sense. So the range on it, I think, is about 90 miles. It's not a big range, but if you're only doing like local deliveries in it and stuff, maybe that's ideal. Top speed of 50 as well, you know, so you don't want to be taking this on the motorway probably. 116 horsepower, 300 newton meters of torque, but 0 CO2 emissions, obviously. It makes a lot of sense if you're doing local deliveries. I mean, it's going to cost you next to bugger all in fuel, and hopefully that gets most of you through a normal day. But 346 quid a month and £1,000 up front. And look what it was literally in May, 589 a month in May. Back in March, 687 a month. And we're now looking at 346, 687. See, at 687, that doesn't make sense to I would suggest to most people. At 346, surely it's one to think about, surely. Yeah, I mean, that's a stonking deal, that is. You can look here at the days of the month, and you can see how much the price has changed. Look, it was 881 quid the first couple of weeks in June, and now at the end of the June it's 346 in stock. I'm guessing somebody's ordered a few of those and then have pulled the plug at the last minute somehow, or gone bust or something. So there's obviously some cheap ones knocking around, but that is a phenomenal deal, and they will go very, very quickly. So if you are interested in one of those, I suggest you get on the phone pretty sharpish. But yeah, great deal to end it off. There we go, guys. Just a super short video, but hopefully there's something in there that piques your interest, and hopefully you'll come back for more. Please give the video a quick thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Also, you can follow me over on Twitter and Facebook. Lots of links in the description for the video, so if you want to follow me or help me out in any way, you can do so by following the links in the description. Thanks a lot.